Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is our first day of Mother's Day and our Wednesday night box opening.
So if you guys are new with us, then you're going to say, what do you mean first day of Mother's Day? Mother's Day is not until the what, 12th, 14th? No.
I should know.
We don't know what it is. Sound like we get to sleep in.
Nothing
or,
changes.
you know.
Life goes on.
The best part about Mother's Day is everybody comes over, makes dinner, have big breakfast or lunch, whatever it is.
And we do whatever duty list. Usually it's weeding.
We do weeding and planting.
Yes.
And then they leave. And I have all the dishes to do.
Pretty good. Right? Happy Mother's Day.
I used to post my Happy Mother's Day kitchen. Anyway, if you are new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We have the largest quilt shop in Washington State with over 12,000 bolts. Not all of it is online, so you want to come see us. You can find most of it online at fabricpatch.net. We have a retreat center, a retreat village with 3 different retreat facilities. We have a pattern line and this YouTube channel. And twice a week we do a box opening where we show you everything that's new into the store. So we'll get to that in just a second. But the other thing that we do is we do the 12 Days of Christmas. We've been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah.
Now it's a thing and everybody does it. But, and not that we invented it, but we've done it for a long, long time, where the 12 days before Christmas, there's a new special. And then we ship everything out to you about a week before Christmas, and you get all this fun shopping. Yeah. We do the same thing for Mother's Day, and we used to joke about it that it was Mrs. Claus getting involved, and that Chris didn't have to have all of the fun himself. So that's what we do. We do 5 days. Yes. So this is day 1. Tomorrow, Thursday at 5 o'clock, it will be day 2. And then day 3 on Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. And so what we do is everything is fairly limited quantity. And so what you'll want to do is kind of set your timer or subscribe, but make sure that you know when we're on. And tonight's a little bit longer. We're going to show you what it is, and then we're going to go right into box opening. But the other nights, it probably won't be even 5 minutes. And we'll just show you what it is, talk to you about it a little bit, and then you'll have an opportunity to go to the website and buy it. It won't be turned on until 5 p.m. each night, and when it's gone, it's gone. Every single item will sell out, guaranteed. It just what happens, and some faster than others. So, so that's why what we are starting with this year. We're really excited about this.
Yeah.
Was this my idea?
I don't know, it's a good idea, because this is how I would shop too.
My idea.
Putting a timer on my phone. The only timer I have that I'm religious is to go make sure I pick up Wyatt from school.
I know, that's right.
The rest of I don't have time at the moment. I'll get it later.
It's all about priorities,
right?
Yeah. Who's being the loudest? That's what I got to get done.
Yeah.
So, so this is an opportunity for you to get maybe a little bit or some of everything that we're featuring. So, slight spoiler alert: you'll see what we're going to be featuring.
You just won't know
in the next 4 days. You won't know the day, and you won't have all of the details about it. So there are some special details, and everything is substantially reduced. And there are many things, I have to think about it, things that we don't ordinarily sell in the store, things that we have that is just for Mother's Day. So anyway, so this box, we only have 75 of these. We're going to show you what's in it, but this is your opportunity to get
one of everything. Yep.
Yeah. Not that you can't add to it later. It's not like you're, you know, you can get as much as you want. The other thing that we wanted to mention is that if I am shopping for someone else, I can go ahead and pay for it and say, oh, but by the way, Tracy, can you mail it to this address? Happy to do that. And just put in all of that information, use your notes, or do the purchase by and ship to. If you put a little message in there, we are even happy to put in a little card from you and put
so
whatever
if you
little.
put in your notes, hey, can you address a card that reads blah blah blah? We'll do it just like a florist. Does it for you. We can do the same thing.
Happy to do that. Happy to do that. And so if we did that, so then what would happen? This will have a fun little sticker closing it, and it'll be addressed on the top. And these will go out right away. These are going to go out on
Tomorrow morning.
so that they're sure to arrive. We were talking about that this morning. The post office is a little bit slower than they used to be, but we just want to make sure that no matter what, even if it takes 7 days to get to Pennsylvania, no matter what, it will arrive on time. So these will go out tomorrow. So then if you wanted a little card, as you open that up, you see that we have a little sticker there, and we'll put a little card right there, and yeah, just like a florist, and we'll say whatever you want to say. No judgment from us. You can be as mushy or not as you want to be. It doesn't matter. So when you open it up, what you're going to see in there is, of course, there'll be a little card, just a little business card from us, and then one thing that will be in here that is not going to be otherwise featured.
Right, this is an exclusive.
Is fabric. So otherwise we're not going to do any kits or fat quarters, but the fat quarters are in this box, and there's a couple of different colorways to choose from. They will not all be identical, right? So it's going to be black and white.
Textures will vary.
Yeah, so there might be a black polka dot or a white polka dot or whatever, but it'll be black and white is one option.
We have a fall. This is a Robin Pickens collection.
Very
I think
cute.
it's fall, frolic, whatever. So there's more coordinates to go with this one. There's going to be a color wall, like basic. So again, colors and textures will vary. The textures are all going to be very small. Think supportive colors. So nothing super printed. This plaid little hatch might be the most printed.
Probably as much as it gets.
Yeah, so it's going to be color wall, but all your colors are going to be vary. Someone might have...
For the indecisive.
Yeah, you want a little something special, exciting. And then kind of this really pretty purple aqua floral.
Yeah.
So your curated day one box, you can choose between the 4 colors. Everything else in it will be the same.
Yeah. So then the other things that'll be in it is we have kind of a little, okay, I'm gonna open this first. We have it won't all be the same.
It won't, I guess it won't. Things will vary a little bit, but it just...
We are going to have a stone coaster, and we have, I think that there's like
16 different prints.
There's a whole bunch of different ones. They're all adorable. They're all really, really nicely done. They're all stone absorbent coasters, really nice back, and they all have a quilting motif. They're only beautiful. There's nothing in them that is, not lovely. The other thing that will be in there that may vary is the Soap Lake soap.
Yes.
We run out of the Soap Lake soap all the time. We do have... there will be some that we'll have later, but we run out of them. But for these 75 boxes, everybody has one in here. And I think we have a couple of different scents, but the one that we put in here is Mud No Scent, and we have limited quantities of those. But I think a majority of what we've picked are these really pretty scents. What was my favorite one? I brought it out here.
Lilac and...
The lilac one, and then there's one called Champagne and Pear.
And they're all very subtle. We didn't put any, your boxes will not have any harsh smell, but slightly fragranted.
And the other thing that's really nice about her soap is that it's all natural stuff. So she doesn't use anything synthetic in there. So there's a lot of people that are a little bit sensitive to the smells, but there isn't any of that kind of stuff. So you really have to smell it. It's very, very soft and subtle. So anyway, a bar of mixed scents of Soap Lake soap. And then also from Soap Lake, we have the Bug Me Not and the Alleviate. Quincy. Well, from our area. Quincy.
Our neck of the woods.
Quincy. From the Lavender Farms, we have the Bug Me Not and the Alleviate. We offer this a lot because it's so popular. The Alleviate, and I know we wanted to try to go a little bit faster, but our friend Allison, I don't know if I told you this, she has shingles.
Ooh, ouch.
She has shingles. Her neck, I should show you the pictures, absolutely horrifying. She's on all kinds of different medications, including gabapentin, but the one thing that she sprays on a couple times a day that soothes it, Alleviate.
Alleviate is magic.
It is absolute magic.
My kids call it the Mama Magic Spray.
Yeah.
Nana doesn't have it apparently.
No, I have it, but Mom has Magic Spray, and I said I also have Magic Spray, but
so she's learned to call. Oh, Mom left Mama Spray.
But it works for a burn, a cut, an abrasion, a scrape, a bug bite. I don't know why it works.
Irritant.
It's all natural, made from our local lavender farm. It's absolutely amazing. So, and then we have kind of a smorgasbord of some fun notions and things in there. We did put a couple of, this is not going to be featured otherwise, but because everybody asked for it, a couple of little machine quilting things. And then we have a really cool emery. And then we have some other notions. The notions, I think, also will vary
Maybe
a
might
little
vary.
bit. And so this particular one, we've got a tape measure, some needles, and a light. And then the other, we put in some other fun little things. We've got some seeds. We have that special
Sticker, yeah.
Fabric Patch sticker, only here. This is on our quilt that we've put in there. And then we do have kind of a fun featured thread packet that will be coming, a new thread that we're featuring to our store. It's an all-natural organic cotton thread. So your boxes will contain either a white, a gray, or a black, no weird colors.
Yeah.
Something nice that you'll use. And then the other thing that we're super excited about, we ordered this just for Mother's Day, is this Amidex. And those of you guys that know about the stain remover, it is super famous. It works really, really well. I took it home, I tried it, and it did work.
Totally works.
I had this white shirt that I had spilled coffee down the front of it, and I washed it without doing stain removal, and I tried a couple times. It didn't come out. Use this stuff, it totally came out. So there's an assortment pack in here, but then we have larger packets for later. So anyway, that's what's in it. It is a $100 value. I think a little over $100.
I think it's over 100
value, and it's over 25% off because we're doing it for $75.
Yeah.
So and there are only 75.
Yes.
So you can choose the color of fabric that you want.
Everything else will vary a little bit.
And will be fantastic.
Yeah. But
All
super
right.
fun.
Yeah, super, super nice.
And you'll see when you go to the website, I have it linked below for you guys, or you can go to the website and there's a tab that says Mother's Day. And you can just click on that and you'll see all the days right there at 5 o'clock tonight through Sunday night at 5. Yes. All right.
All right. Now, for those of you guys that are going to stay with us, we have
Box opening to do. Yeah.
a couple of questions really fast. Everybody said, what the heck was the name of that game?
Word
and
teasers.
Is it on Brianna's Amazon?
It is now.
It is now.
It is.
And it's called Word Teasers. And there's a bunch of different ones. They're all different colors depending upon which one you choose. And this one was the Old Wives' Tales one. And people liked it. They thought it was kind of fun. And so,
And those of you, we do have an Amazon storefront, and on every video at the end, the very bottom of our description, there is links to our Facebook, all of our social media, plus our Amazon storefront. So if there's anything that we say that we get them from Amazon, they're probably all there. The books we're reading for book club, any traveling things we can't live without, baby things, it's all there.
we put them there. And full disclosure, I think you're supposed to say it anyway, since it's a hosted storefront. Brianna hosts it. She gets a teeny tiny little percent. You don't give her much, do you?
It's pennies. It's pennies.
She's not going to get rich.
No.
Maisie's not going to
I
get
don't
no pair of
know.
shoes.
Some people say, "Oh, I only have a Amazon storefront and I make X amount of dollars." Like, I don't know how they do that.
Well, I don't think they work at doing anything else. I don't know what they do.
I don't know.
And how do you
do it?
And I think what they have to do is have to make those TikToks where they lie and go, "Look, I have no more wrinkles," or
Yeah,
I think they're doing something that's a little shady. Because I don't know. We're just saying, if you have a hard time finding it, this is where it is,
and this is what I
Brianna's
use.
going to get a dime.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's it. So anyway, but it is kind of nice though that we'll link things there. Oh, the other thing that we need to link there. So I don't know if that's where she got it or not, but that box of presents that we opened for the kids the other day, we did her back. Of course, it was from Jan.
Ah, Jan.
We had guessed that it was from Jan. It was from Jan. Super nice.
Yeah.
So Jan is our Southern Comfort Retreat chef from Louisiana.
Super excited.
No, Georgia, Alabama.
Decanter.
Decatur.
Decatur, Alabama.
Decanter, Georgia.
I don't know.
Sorry, Jan. She's from Decatur, Alabama. Is that right? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's right.
I'm pretty sure that's right. I know she flies into Huntsville. I don't know anything else. Anyways, it was from her. And so, and it was so
Maisie
nice.
loves her little
She
cowgirl
loves
baby.
her little cowgirl baby. And that box, if you didn't see what was in there, it was 3 different princesses. And there was a tutu and a crown and earrings and a ring and shoes. And those
Harper loved
girls, oh, it was really nice.
Even Maisie was wearing her crown and tutu.
And then Maisie would put on the crown and then she'd go, oh, and then she'd walk around. We need to get a video. She really liked it. So
yeah, they all had fun. And Wyatt cracked open his race cars. Been playing with that. It's pretty fun.
Really nice presents. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you
for that. So they haven't opened up yet the rock painting or the scratchy thing. They can do that when you're here.
Yes.
And then you can play with them with that. But thank you for that. But what I was thinking is that, especially that little dress up thing, you should see if that was an Amazon thing that you could link. That was fun. That really
kept her busy all day long.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even Maisie enjoyed it and was nice to her things.
Yeah. It was pretty cute. I really liked it. All right, just a quick little reminder. We are still collecting blocks. We've got like 8 blocks already, which is really nice. So blocks for our friend Lori that we're going to put together. Back in the hospital again. Kidney issues. And so
it's started.
Yes.
Love it.
So thank you. As soon as we can get enough to get the first quilt done and out.
We'll do it.
I know a lot of you guys are doing the same thing as me, hunting for squirrel fabric. I can only find pink squirrel, which I think is apropos.
Yeah, but all right.
It's okay. So anyway, we're still collecting blocks, and we're going to get that done.
We just need the perfect squirrel paper piecing block.
I know. That's what I need to look for.
We squirrels and acorns. Yeah. Adorable.
Yeah. All right, let's open some boxes.
All right. Let's see. Let's do this one. We'll do Moda.
I still have bad hair today.
Well.
I know, it doesn't
Day's
matter.
almost over now.
I need to go buy a... Ooh, that's a big box.
Okay, here's a Moda box. People are always surprised because we have, I think in Walla Walla, we have a shop that's only Moda fabric. They don't sell anything else but Moda. And people are always surprised. You could live off of Moda fabric. If you've noticed, I think every box opening we have something.
You could.
From Moda.
Oh,
I love this. Oh, it's Create Joy.
I love Create
Joy.
Joy.
Over crowd.
You can.
Oh, look at this one. Oh, and I've got 3 boxes.
Oh, what is
this?
This
is an ombre. Oh, flowers. Perfect for May Day. Just saying, there's just a whole another level of May Day.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna get it all opened and then we'll show you.
Okay.
Coming up, roses.
So beautiful.
So beautiful.
We say it every time, but just in case this is your first time watching us, we should mention this. The deal with so many designers, especially Moda designers, is that they have the same sort of aesthetic and the same sort of color palette, so that if you have leftover Create Joy project, it will all go together.
Yep.
It all goes together. It all complements each other. It's just different enough that you can refresh what you already have.
Change out some pillowcases.
What's really, really nice about that is that if you've already made the investment in a quilt and you just want to add a few things, or you have leftover fabric, it really is an opportunity to get 2 or 3 brand new pieces and then use that with your leftover stuff.
Absolutely.
And you can go ahead and just all those little bits and pieces, do something like a stash buster or I don't know, what's another
quick one? Stash busters. You could do a slice
Beeline for baby.
Beeline for
Any
baby.
of those where you can just use up those leftover pieces. And so it really, really, not that we don't want you to buy brand new stuff, but I'm just saying.
If your whole New Year's resolution is to use your stash, this will help that. We've all done stash quilts where you start in your stash but you're still missing a border print or you don't have enough of something. This will help you get enough of something with still rewarding yourself of finishing up your stash.
Okay, I'll tell you, this was our Moda rep. As we were opening, it's like, hey, wait.
We had questions.
We had questions.
Concerns, really.
Concerns. Because the 3 of us that are here today are all saying,
need a chunk.
We either cannot show it to you and take it all for ourselves, or ask Erin
for some more. All right, so before we show you the awesome sauce.
What we got you.
Pre-cuts. So 5-inch squares, 10-inch squares, the most beautiful jelly roll you've ever seen. And we also have, I think, 2 or 3 fat quarter bundles.
Did we tell them the name of it? Coming Up Roses?
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Okay.
Cabinet Roses. So fat quarter bundle. And again, we probably got the low-cal, so we just have half of the collection. You're going to have the full collection, the fat quarters, and everybody else. The awesomeness is... You think you got them all?
We have 22 bolts. But to me,
half.
I think we probably got a low-cal plus 2 bolts, is my guess.
You think these are the same? This
No.
one's 90-11. 90...
But
no,
this is
89,
15
11.
yards and that's 15 yards. And if these are 10?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what we did.
We got a
So let me
low-cal
tell
plus
you.
some.
Yeah, low-cal. So what Moda does is oftentimes the designers will come up with, 40 fabrics. So
They're
there might
huge
be some key
collections.
pieces, and then they have things that are kind of tonal and solidy, that'll kind of fit in there, which is why if you get a pre-cut packet, you've got primarily all different. Every once in a while you'll have something that'll double up or whatever, but that's what'll happen. And so that's why in this one there are 34 cuts. So my guess is there's 34 pieces in the collection. And so there are some duplicates probably, because we always make sure that there's 42 strips or squares, because all of the patterns are written that way. So Moda does something called a low-cal when the designer picks, I think the designer is the one who gets to pick 20 out of the collection that all kind of go together. That's a smattering of everything.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of nice because then we get 20 fabrics, 10 yards on each bolt, and it makes it kind of nice.
It's a little
because
more
we have
manageable.
a little bit more manageable, but that's why then what will happen is we run out fairly quickly, because that isn't really that much yardage. And the key pieces, when most of the key pieces are gone, it either kind of goes into a kind of, that designer's collection, or we end up clearancing it. So my guess on this one is that we ordered the low-cal, and then
Something
we
you
look
could
to
live
go,
without.
wait, that one's not in there. Wait, that one's not in there. We need to add that. So these two were two, I am certain, that were not in the low-cal that we thought that you needed.
Yes.
But the other thing that we added that's never part of the low-cal you have to decide that you want is the backing fabric.
Yes, extra
So this is
wide.
one. This is gorgeous.
This one's cool. This one's
And
like
it's just,
a
it's what
painted
happens
cloth.
when you clean your paintbrush. It's fantastic. It's sort
It's
of
so awesome.
Monet Garden-ish.
Yeah, and there's this piece that's a little smaller scale, that's 42 inches wide.
Yeah.
So you'll see the scale is different, but super cool. But again,
It
if you
even looks, look at that. It looks like that's raised.
yeah, it's cool.
I wish you could tell in the camera. It never
You
looks
can't.
the same.
It looks
but
dimensional.
it looks like those yellow globs of paint. I mean, it looks like globs of paint. It's pretty amazing how it's just so clear, and the image is so nice that it looks so realistic. But this is the one that the three of
gonna
us
be a
that were here said,
frenzy.
wait, I want 3 yards of that no matter what.
So we have
and-
more of this bolt coming.
a couple more bolts.
Yes.
So, because there's only 12 yards on this bolt. So if you want 3 yards will give you 108 by 108, which is a king size or a large queen quilt. So that means that 4 people
Yeah,
would
only
get
got
this. And so we ordered a couple of extra bolts, so that means 12 people. And there's 3 of us here. So still not great odds, but your odds are better.
Yes.
Because what's really nice about a piece like this is that even if you just get 90 inches, so if you get 2.5 yards and then get one of those big 3-yard pieces of minky, and then that's going to be the same 90 by 108, and just quilt it. Have
Perfect.
this gorgeous quilt, this nice throw.
And depending on just if you like the scale better, that it's so much bigger. Get a yard of it, get a yard and a half, and use it like a regular cut of fabric. That's all it is. It's just on a bigger, with the
bigger
fabric.
scale.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is she doesn't have a panel this time. She
does not.
often does, but there is no panel. So if you wanted to do something, if there was a pattern, something that you liked that features a panel, Brianna's right, just pick your favorite one. Get a yard, and you'll have a 36 by 42 inch piece. But gorgeous, gorgeous, oh, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So let's start with, only because they're down here, let's start with the two that we felt that no matter what you couldn't live without. And is this one ombre?
Beautiful.
Gosh, it's really pretty.
Looks like it's a density ombre.
It's a density ombre. So it's super dense, comes up to wispy, wind blown, back into super dense. I don't know that I'm opening that very well.
It's almost like a double border.
Yeah, and it's not metallic. That is just a gold color. It's absolutely gorgeous. So it is like a double border. So what you could do really is with about a half a yard, you could just make a really cool table runner.
Yeah,
you could
what
also
a cool
do
tote bag.
Tote bag. The other thing that you can do is you can do really cool borders if you are okay with a 20-inch border. Just cut it right here and then decide if, you know, the less dense is what's touching your quilt or the more dense, you know, deciding on how you're going to do that. So anyway, the ombres
That'd be really good if you're
cool.
going to do a bed quilt, but you need that little bit to do your pillow tuck or whatever. How pretty just to have that big meadow as your pillow tuck.
This is the other one that was not included that we felt like absolutely we had to have. And it's the same thing, another double border, just a little bit different. So it's got cream on the background, so very dense, going up into this.
So pretty.
Oh man, it's so nice. There is only one bolt of both of these. The good news is that there's 15 yards. So we start with at least a little bit more. So that's good because the rest of these, there's only 10 yards. The other good news is since we got all of the pre-cuts, we won't be cutting half yard and fat quarters off of them. So just super nice. Got rainbow squares. What's not to love about that? Very typical. I can pick out her artwork anywhere. Beautiful daisies. Oh, this is just like
your extra wide.
The extra wide. It's just a smaller scale. So this rose is probably about 2/3 of the size of what it is on the backing. But, oh.
So pretty.
I just love that. It's just, I love her watercolor aesthetic. This is the exact same print on this gorgeous blue background. This is the same blue. She features this blue often. And then what's really nice is that fuchsia next to that blue is just amazing. Just so gorgeous. It's just, all of these are just feature pieces anyway. Dense flower petals.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Really nice. This is those same squares, rainbow squares, with a blue background. Really beautiful. Rich, rich, rich. Oh, this is in quite a few colors. I really like this. And it's just, it's that same piece like what's featured on the backing, but it's all outline. So it's just light blue outline on top of that. I wouldn't necessarily say it's dark blue. It's more of kind of an electric blue with a little bit of like periwinkle in it. Just beautiful. Oh, and this stripe.
That one's all really fast.
This one is going to go fast. Super, super fast. There's only 10 yards of this. Oh my gosh. What is it like? Does it go right back to the same thing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Fantastic. Awesome. This is that same one that I had shown that was all outlined. So this one is all in that fuchsia and pink. A little bit of purple in the background. I don't know. There's no way this is as pretty online as it is in real life. This is that same big piece with a purple background. I just can't even stand it.
Love it.
It's so pretty. This is just classic, her little frond piece that she does. We might have a few of these kind of textures, like in some green and some teal in some of her older collections.
Yeah, so I'll put this Coming Up Roses in its own category, and then I actually have a Create Joy category that I'll also stick up in the What's New that's going to have all of her older collections in. So if you want to add some more tonal pieces, she's got like this watercolor, her basic, but it's not something I can reorder, kind of basic. But I'll check that out if you want with some more solid.
Because her watercolor basic, it kind of looks like that.
Yeah,
it
like
kind of has this splotchy. Yeah, it's just beautiful. And the other thing too is this is gold. It is not gold metallic. It is gold color.
Yeah,
but beautiful.
It's really cool.
And that was the one that was kind of like the, well, no, the other one was. Here's another, that blue frond, blue and green, a little bit of lime green. Typical for her. Same thing. A little more green in that one. Because why not? Oh,
Beautiful.
her roses are just, man.
That would
it's
make
just
it beautiful if
amazing.
you want to do a blue and white quilt. Start with this one.
Yeah.
Build off of this piece.
And this would be beautiful with just a bright white. This background is actually kind of a pale yellow, but it would be beautiful with a bright white. And that's that outlined piece. We saw the blue one that was similar. Here's the pink one. Really pretty. And this is the one. There's that timer to go get Wyatt. This is the one that is the smaller scale that's similar to that extra wide.
Yes. Another, is that double border also?
Oh, yeah. So we must have gotten an extra bolt of it.
Oh, yes, 9011, it is.
Yeah. So we got a nut. That's good.
We love it so much.
Well, because I'll bet there's a pattern.
I'll look, I'll see.
There's some reason that we...
Gorgeous.
It's really beautiful. Because if you're going to do a border with that, you need twice the amount that you normally would because of the repeat. There's not 4 repeats. And this, same as this one. So we've seen the blue one, we have the pink one, and this teal aquamarine, yeah. Oh, and look at this one.
Beautiful.
Man, really, really gorgeous. Really beautiful. Just so rich. You know, I think she's just so talented. I just really like that she stays real true to her aesthetic and that all of it just goes so well together. And it's just a nice way to feel comfortable using up your stash and using up those old pieces because it'll all just continue to look good together. All right, so we'll clean this up, and then I feel like we have like, what, 4 Notions boxes?
Yeah, and I have 2 more Moda boxes. They're
more
super
Moda
big,
boxes.
so I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be. And I do have a big one. Oh, it's toweling.
Toweling. Oh, the big toweling.
The big toweling.
Oh.
I think those might be the little ones. I got a big toweling here.
So we have kind of ripped a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we showed toweling Wednesday.
Last week?
Right after we did it. Oh, shoot. Yeah, right after we did it, I immediately called because my little bag demo. Oh, it did come.
It's a little bolt though. I have a waiting list for this one. So
Okay.
I wasn't going to show it. It was her fault that you had to see it.
I'm sorry. Well, what happened was when I did that little demo, here's the deal. We do this all the time. Whatever fabric we have the most of, that's how we decide what we're going to do our demonstration out of, because everybody will want it. But the truth is, there's beautiful telling. We could have picked anything, but it just so happens I picked that mint green, and now everybody wants that. So that was all. There was no other stuff in stock, but I found, and then this blue one. So this is a really pretty, gosh, would you call that copper?
Copper, yeah, that's good. I would say copper.
Copper. Really, really fun. So it's that same bandana print, a little different color.
This blue one, we had this blue one the same time. So this one's a reorder because this one was also a fan favorite.
Yes.
And then you added some.
I did.
Solid white toweling, always good. Great if you're going to hand embroider something, machine embroider something, or maybe you just want white, but you want it on a special size. Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are, of course, still just those 18 inches wide, hemmed on both sides, and then you decide how your cut edges are going to finish. If you're going to hem those, or if maybe you're going to fringe it, or...
This one just makes me so happy.
That one's cute.
This is just nostalgic kitchen. Look at that. I mean, I just love this. I really, really like this. That whole vintage vibe. I think this is fantastic. There's only, I don't know, how many yards are on here? Not very many. Maybe
Enough.
10. Well, not going to be enough. If you don't see it,
this
it's
one's
gone.
cute.
Also vintage.
It's a super cute Santa.
So cute. Because again, so remember, I think we showed this. All you have to do is just bring this over like this, right? And then just sew it straight across like that. And then when you do that, okay, act like that's sewn. Then what will happen is when you turn it right side out, here, I could just go get the sample, but it'll look like that, right? So here's where it's all sewn, and so you end up with this nice end that looks like that.
It's cute, yeah.
It's really, really
And what
cute.
a cute way to also do like a Christmas bag, or if you're doing a white elephant thing or gift exchange at work, make that cute little toweling tote out of this, put the prize in it so they get the bag plus, you know, a cute mug or whatever might be in it.
Yeah.
Super cute little idea there.
Really, really cute.
Okay.
And then the 60-inch
The most requested, the 60-inch toweling.
Everybody asked about this.
They're little
we got
bolts.
4 bolts.
There's like 8 here, 9 here. This was all that was available. This was it. 60 inches. I'm going to open it. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. Amy.
Maybe
and-
Erin has shown us. And I'm like, oh, well, why would you do that?
Why would we need
Apparently
60-inch
we didn't know
toweling?
the right people.
I know. So allegedly,
So,
what,
the 60-inch toweling, it is 60 inches. It's woven, so it's identical on both sides. There is not a hemmed edge. You have selvage on this side and cut edges. So it's not hemmed. It's just the texture and the weave of toweling. But fringe it all day long, baby.
fringe all 4 sides.
So cute.
So cut
what
it, make
what a fantastic apron.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I am someone who, if I'm wearing an apron, I'm wearing the apron. My, whatever I need to get off, if I have a little too much frosting on my hand, it's going on my apron. Because I can't lick it, because ew. Because my apron's probably cleaner, I don't know. But you can use your apron as a rag at the same time, and then,
And just wash it.
I think it's
The more
cute.
you wash it, the better it'll be.
yeah. So, taupe white and dark gray. This one. Aqua, navy, and white. White and aqua.
And it's aqua. Do they call it aqua? Because it's like teal.
Robin's egg.
Robin's
It looks like robin's egg blue.
Teal-ish. It's this color.
And this is white, blue, and that aqua.
Blue and
robin's
aqua.
egg. Yeah. Cool.
Pretty awesome. I'm gonna
Can't
make
wait to see
something.
whatever you guys do with it.
I know. I
love
and
it.
text us your pictures. Text, email, Facebook, whatever. Share your pictures of what you're doing with
We want to
it.
know.
Yeah.
Love it. All right,
All right.
so new toweling. I'm going to even put the 60-inch wide toweling with the other stuff. So you will see these first, and then you'll see all the other toweling available at the store.
All right.
All right, we're going to
clean this up.
And then we've got like 4 boxes of
There's
notions.
a lot of notions.
So,
I happen
Notion
to
Bonanza
believe
next.
there are new things because I know that there were some things I wanted to feature for Mother's Day, but I couldn't get enough of them.
Yeah.
So this is one of those. Here's some other
Stuff
fun
you're
things,
stalking
but I
now.
couldn't get. If I couldn't get like 80 of them, then I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, stuff you're stocking now. Yeah. Everybody else has already left in their shopping.
and your
Those
mama's
of you guys that
stocking.
are left,
Come on, guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Your
That's
mama
right.
bag.
That's right.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
Okay,
we on?
Notions. I guess I have this one.
There is 4 boxes here. 4 boxes.
This is technically 2. This is
5 boxes.
18-inch wide seam on the roll. So again, by the yard.
We carry
All
Steam
from
to Seam
our previously.
in multiple
We have
opportunities. And Steam to Seam is, of course, if you are doing fusible applique, easiest, funnest, best thing ever. In our Christmas retreat, we do a lot of those different projects. And if you ever just need a quick little tutorial, we have a tutorial on the channel here. You can just search for that. But we have it in the printable sheets. I think it's maybe, 20 sheets in a package, and you can just run it through your inkjet printer if you don't want to trace it. Or we have it in the 12-inch wide or the 18-inch wide. The benefit with the 18-inch wide is if you have great big huge pieces that you're tracing and you kind of don't want to mess with it. Steam to Seam 2 just means it's sticky on both sides with 2 pieces of paper versus regular Steam to Seam, which has just 1. There's also Steam to Seam Light, and that is fantastic.
just the glue itself.
Yeah.
is not as heavy duty. So if you're like, I've used Steam Machine before, but it's so thick and I really like it through my machine and stiff, try the light. It's actually probably half the amount of glue. Still just as sticky and restickable, but when you actually stick it down, stitch it down, it's quite a bit less.
Yeah.
And also, if you stitch down your steam seam, it is then washable, and your glue will slowly start to wash out of it.
It kind of thins up and it gets a little bit softer. And there's a needle. It's that non-stick needle. What's it called?
Yeah, it's a non-stick needle. Like
Anti-glue.
Anti-glue. Some people also like the Microtex. They say the Microtex goes really well, but there is an anti-glue that's like Teflon. Yeah. So
It doesn't get a little gummy wet. And I have to say that I never really noticed that it gets gummy anyway. For me, I'm just going to, full disclosure here, I just use my regular needle and then I change it. Regular needles are less than $1 each. But there are some people that for some reason, I don't know if it's their machine or what, but they like those anti-glue. But don't feel like you have to get that.
Yeah, it's not necessary. If you do a lot of it, you might like it. I'm someone who doesn't do a lot of fusible applique. If I do, I stitch it down on my long arm when I quilt my quilt. So I also may not be a perfect judge on that. So my, once a year that I stitch something down that's steam seam compared to somebody who does a full 12-month series quilt.
McKenna Ryan.
Yeah, might have a totally different take on it, but there you go.
Yeah. There's good stuff in there.
Yeah, so I've got 2 different little handy book
Pocket guides.
There we go. Embroidery stitching. So again, just different stitches. If you are new to embroidery, want to do something different, they've got step-by-step how to do a stitch, and also it actually in real life.
And a lot of pictures. And these are just fun. These handy pocket guides, we reorder these every single week. We get new ones, and every single week we're waiting on something else that we're out of. But it's because they're just such good sellers. Lots of information in a tiny little pocket guide. And what's also really, really nice about it is if you're sending somebody a card, birthday card, Mother's Day card, get well card, whatever, it's just that perfect card size. Just to get somebody a little book. If they don't have time for a novel or they're not into it, well, just, a little inspiration. So there's good things.
No math quilt charts and formulas. Super great. I know everyone has an app for that, but sometimes it's nice. Just even take it to retreat with you.
There's an app for that?
I'm sure there is. I have one on my phone for
paper.
Robert Kaufman's app. I don't use it.
I like paper.
I am for some
like
of the basic
graph.
thing for borders, backing, that kind of thing. For I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but I know I want to be this. I kind of can guess it all. But it's really good if you want to know how many squares you get out of a fat quarter or half a yard or side setting triangles. It's just really nice. It's referenced. It's right there, and it's in 12 different sizes.
All of that math that you never knew you needed to know.
Yeah, it's all in
is
there.
all in there.
And it's the Quilter's Reference tool that we always have.
Yeah.
It's a spiral bound, bigger book that just has more in it. More references, more math sequences. Ditty Bag.
Oh, Ditty Bag.
By Annie. Super good one.
Just a classic. If you just want a simple bag, I think she does 6 different sizes in here, maybe 3 different sizes, 4 different sizes in here. Really, really easy to do.
Yeah.
And then once you've made it, you kind of you understand how it goes together. You could truly make it any size you want. But just a fun little thing if you're for graduation coming up and maybe you're getting somebody some new AirPods or some little tech supplies or something. It's kind of fun just to put it in a little grandma bag.
Go into art
Little
school.
bag that
You
you're gonna
need
make
one
them.
for your pencils and your markers.
Yes.
Man,
You have the
whole-
fanciest one.
I did. Also, a fun fact, if you chimed into Fabric Chat, I'm redoing a camper. The way she does her Ditty Bag is exactly the same way I'm making my cushions. Exactly the same way.
Little micro class right there.
It is. It's the same thing. It's just
Ooh, now I'm really, really
jumbo
wanna see you do
size.
it.
That's all. That's all. I still have to go shopping for some decorating
Oh,
stuff.
sure,
That's all it
because
is.
then you're gonna.
And then instead of stuffing my
Oh,
bag with
you're just
goodies,
gonna
I'm going to stuff it with
cushion.
foam. That's all it is. It's a bag. They sit on.
With a zipper. I was thinking you were going to do some hokey piping and...
Oh, no piping. I mean, I could do piping, but who has time for that?
No one has time for piping.
I get harassed every day for a curtain. It's like, Dro, I'm not ready for a curtain yet. Give me a minute. You just measured the windows. I need a minute. And I have to clean my sewing room first.
Oh, gosh.
Chore in and of itself.
Oh, good. More of these people have been asking.
Yes, more of the
the Christmas version.
Seasonal craziness. Super cute.
So this is the Janet Nesbitt One Sister Designs that does the crazy piecing.
Yes.
Super, super fun. Her stuff, man, I can just talk about it all day long. Just super easy. She has you stack your fabric, you cut it. She gives you a little template, and you put it on there. You cut right on the lines, and then she tells you to swap a couple. She talks to you about how to swap things, and then you sew them back together, and then you trim them.
Yeah.
It comes out perfect every single time. And it is always a little bit, she calls it crazy. We might call it wonky, but it's just really, really fun. And yeah, the ornament is in here is what makes everybody crazy.
That one.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
It's also
fun.
foolproof. I mean, if you are
Yeah.
a beginner and only ever sewn square skirt, you can do this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can totally impress yourself.
Yeah. And
So,
everyone else.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And then she
it comes with
has
full-size templates.
Yeah, full size. No printer required. So
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's kind of a cool little thing. So then
Yeah.
she sends it, so it comes wrapped up to make sure that you get everything. And then there's this fun little band on there, just to make sure that all of the little papers get put back in there.
Yeah.
It's super smart.
Yeah.
And not just some hokey
And
brown
usually the insert with your thing is stapled in there. But again, I think we said last time she had a printing debacle. Might be still going through the printing debacle, or maybe she decided.
Maybe she doesn't want the holes. Maybe she doesn't want it stapled in
And
there
I was going to say,
anymore.
maybe, you guys, if you're part of her, probably said, hey, I really liked it not stapled in there. It was easier not to tear my book apart. So maybe this is a new thing for her with printing.
Because
the rubber
this
band is new.
Yeah, and that has it says One Sister right on it. So
One
she
Sister.
went through some money to have those printed. So my guess is that we are no longer stapling them inside.
Which is probably good. I mean, why mess up your book to get your template out? So
And look at the Halloween one on the back. Did we show you that?
Yeah.
Seasonal craziness.
So awesome.
Super
Love
cute.
it.
Love her stuff.
Okay, and I've
Another
got
box number. Are we counting 3? Is this 3?
maybe?
Oh, we did these.
Wool pennies. So this is just a zippered pouch full of wool dots. So from 2 to 2 to 1 inch. 2 1.5 and 1 inch circles of mixed wool bits.
72 pieces. So she does a mixed, and then she does a dark.
And I think these are just mixed. I think you're going to get
Just
darks,
mixed.
lights, and brights all in this. And 72 circles.
And not like you couldn't just cut your own little perfect wool circles, but
Sometimes the perfect circle takes a hot minute to make. And it comes in a nice little zipper pouch, so depending on what your project is, it's kind of cool.
bonus.
Yeah.
It's that whole thing. Do you have more time or money? If you have neither,
I don't know.
find
no
a
time.
grandchild that can cut a perfect circle.
There you go. Just,
You
you could do it that way. These are Magic Genie bobbins, magic bobbins. So I do have them in L. These are in M, so your mega bobbins, so your long arm bobbins. What they do is I have my bobbin case, I stick one of these magic bobbers in the bottom of it, and then put my pre-wound or your wind your own bobbins. And what happens is this Teflon adds a little bit of friction, so that as you're cruising around and you're going into a point for whether it was a heart or maybe a star, your bobbin stops spinning. So in the back of your quilt, if you find that you have these little eyelashes, little loopies, in weird
At a
random
point.
places, at a point, it's a backlash is what it's called, and this will eliminate that problem. And a lot of its time, it's when you're coming in, you're pausing to create that point, and you're whipping back out. It's that little whippet that keeps it spinning, and you're not moving your machine to create a stitch. So if you have that issue, you can do this. I have also the Mega Magic Bobbins or just the Magic Bobbins, and Magic Bobbins will fit your regular domestic sewing machine. I love these things.
I love
get
these.
a dozen, I think, for a package, and I love it. It just...
And you
I keep
just
it in there
need
all the time.
Yeah, I had a dozen, and I thought, well, gosh, I only ever need one, and I was constantly giving them away, and then I bought more, and then I was constantly giving away, and now I'm down to like one. And so I'm so nervous that I'm going to lose that thing.
I love mine.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Who is this? Meow.
good. We ordered a
Pincushion pattern.
whole bunch more.
We have more coming.
Yeah.
Pincushions.
Yeah.
And then Winding Ways pattern and template piece. So we are selling them, of course, already pre-cut for you to make and stitch them together and do whatever. This one is if you want to continue to make them but don't want the expense of
The pre-cut laser cut ones.
You can cut your own. They're acrylic templates in here. Yeah. And you know what I was looking for this? So the templates themselves come in a bunch of different sizes, which I don't know why you wouldn't just put it all in one.
That's weird.
So this is there's a 6-inch or an 11-inch. This is itty bitty. The 11-inch.
6-inch winding waist block?
Yeah. Itty bitty. This is for the crazy. I only have one. For you crazy person out there. I know you wanted one.
Crazy enough. I want to know.
The 11-inch one is the one we do. And we cut out for you guys. But I was looking, I cannot find just a winding waist pattern with like a paper template. Because I was looking for that, thinking, well, if someone is thinking they want to do a winding waist, maybe doesn't want the expensive and acrylic template, just wants a pattern and can make their own for, $9. I can't find just a pattern. So, if you know of a pattern, and maybe she just didn't call it winding waist, let me know. Because I can't find just a pattern. So you can make your own template and just, help with the expense if you want to make one. Look how little that is. So little that it's stuck on there.
Those little babies.
Look how cute that is. A cute weight.
I feel like I would do that.
You can use your layer cake, your charm pack.
You could.
It's cute.
It's not as scary
Well, and winding ways.
as it seems. To think of a 6-inch winding waist block sounds
a little scary.
But that's not horrifying.
No. And
No, I could do
winding
that.
ways, what's difficult about it, it's not the template cutting, it's not the template, it's the piecing what is daunting. But once you make 1 block, 2 block, you're a pro by the 3rd block.
It's a very soft curve. It's really
so
not
easy.
curved piecing. It's super simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is the little one. You could use your charm pack and make it super scrappy and super cute. Maybe 1 big background and make your darks. It's cute. So, winding waist.
I might have to try this one. If there's nobody else out there crazy enough,
She'll buy it.
I might buy it.
All right, that's all. And then I had, of course, Gutermann thread. So just restocking our thread display.
I have the good stuff, it seems.
Oh, yes,
Everybody
you
asks
do.
us. We order the 2 things that we sell more than I think anybody else in the nation is I thought you had them.
Had
Did
them?
you? Is
Ladybugs?
the Ladybug vacuums?
Yep.
And Hugo tape.
Yep.
We are teased about the Hugo tape. What do you do with all the Hugo
What do
tape?
you do with that?
What do you do with that? Why are you needing more? I'll tell you why. Because our husbands take it, right? And it is really, really good stuff. It is tape. If you don't know what it is, it sticks only to itself, but sticks really well to itself and is like restickable. It's not adhesive sticky. It's just grippy sticky. And so what you can do is if you want to wrap up a quilt, then you can just take a little section and reuse it as many times as you want to.
Because your batting fibers
and
are going to
just-
stick to it.
Nope, and it just sticks to itself and you have everything all together. Or a project, or what I use it for is for my threads. Is I just, if I have threads that are unspooling and doing things, I'll put it around that. But it's really fun stuff. And the other thing that you can do is put it on top of a ruler. It will stick to your ruler and then it will create it'll create a grippy when you are cutting. So multiple uses.
It's a great way for
I
template
could sell
cutting.
this at
So-
the county fair.
Yeah,
and
you
sell
could.
thousands of them.
You could. Because, even for a template, you can put a little
cut a little
chunk
square.
of this
And
and
it'll be-
add that little bit of grip so you're not slip sliding.
It's fantastic stuff. So it comes in 2-inch. I don't know that we ordered everything. 1 inch. Oh, we did.
1 inch
1
and a half.
inch and half-inch. So you have to have all sizes.
You do.
and you have to have extra because your husband will take it. I don't know. I don't know what
Or
he does.
put
with
it in your Father's Day box. I don't know what Dad uses to it either.
Takes it
I
all
mean,
the time.
he usually uses electrical tape or duct tape.
Well, and here's the other thing. I think I mentioned this once before. He found some of it. I don't know
At
what
Harbor
they call
Freight.
it, at Harbor Freight. He goes, "Oh, I found my own at Harbor Freight." He paid more money, and it was crap.
He came to trade. Mom said no.
No, I want that stuff, and I do not put it in the house.
Just throw it
I wanna
away.
Accidentally get it.
Yeah.
Don't you buy that stuff? It's like people that find rotary blades at Harbor Freight. Those
Not
are
the
nasty.
same.
Nasty.
Not the same.
Yeah. All right, and finally, oh my gosh, I think we have a lot of people
Batting
waiting.
tape. Sweet.
We've been whining
mercy.
and whining and whining.
But we're gonna probably open this to every box opening for the next 4 box openings
I know.
because we order it and it's back ordered. Did we order that? I don't know. I
Ordered
ordered
it anyway.
Yet. So
Now we're gonna need
Buckle
more.
up.
Yeah.
we're gonna have it in 1 inch and 2 inch rolls for days. Finally.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still don't know if they were cutting, manufacturing, what. We don't know. It's just here now.
It's here now. Okay. This was something. Oh my gosh.
Is that else in there?
Yes. No, it's not. No, there's more
Oh,
stuff.
oh,
But
oh.
I want to take a minute to show you this. I wanted this to be in your Mother's Day packages. So I think I only have like 15 in here. So there's not very many. But look how cute this is. So you will not appreciate it.
Don't even look.
But don't even look. You will make fun of me. But all of us older
It looks like
girls-
a tape recorder.
It's like a little compact.
It looks like a little a tape recorder
A tape
to record
recorder?
your thoughts.
No.
That's what it looks like. It's a
magnifying
peeper.
glass. It's magnifying glass. And then if you hold it down one more time. Wait. I didn't come.
Oh, it's a light.
It's lit up.
Aww.
I know.
It's to what? Look at your bugs.
I don't know what I might look at.
That's cute.
And then
It
if you
is
just put it
cute.
in there, it's my little switchblade. I know.
It is cute.
Every once in a while I can't see something. What was it the other day that I couldn't see, and even with my glasses on, I couldn't see it. Oh, my credit card.
Oh.
I had to call the number on the back of my credit card.
You can't see that.
Oh, you can't see that. I mean, no
It's
matter
in,
what
like,
you're doing with your
1.3
glasses on in
font.
this sign, it's like, I cannot do it. I cannot do it.
You need to do a little thing on your
I know.
purse. Just fix that.
Anyway, I think
Cute.
it's called Mighty Bright. Mighty Bright. It's just cute. It's just cute, inexpensive, just kind of fun.
And it takes a real battery. It takes 2 AAA batteries. It's not that weird little clock battery
Plug-in thing.
watch. that you can't
And
find.
it comes with batteries.
That's
All
with
you have to do
everything.
is just take this off, and the batteries are wrapped in there. Unwrap them, put them back in, and it's just
Awesome. I just love that it's a
little bit.
normal
AAA.
battery. Those little watch batteries, I mean, there's a million different options. And since there's no such thing as a Radio Shack anymore, I don't even know how you find those. Yeah, I'm old enough to know what a Radio Shack is.
There's some things that you're old enough.
yeah.
Tell mother.
We used to have one here.
A radio shack.
Loved that stuff.
I know.
Crinkle material. So again, the material that's gonna make that crinkle effect in your soft books. You can add it to a cute little dog toy if you're gonna make something up for your little someone, or add it to ears to a stuffy if you're making a soft plush toy out of Minky. Just add some to the ears. Just that little extra bit of texture that all those little people
Yeah.
really enjoy.
And then-
241 tote. This is a really cool tote. This is one that we just kind of keep on reorder. It's a really good canvas, a really good slouch bag, really good for farmer's market, kind of boho. So if you have kind of, someone cool you want to make a bag for, this one's really simple and super useful.
Okay, Frederica, my friend. So, I ordered more because I only had one color, and it was good that she gave me like a couple days. So Frederica is my friend who is a teacher who teaches, I think it's 4th and 5th grade at the Christian school, and the principal is having a baby.
Oh, fun.
And so the class wanted to make a quilt for the principal. And so we talked back and forth and emails and texts and finally a FaceTime. And what we're going to do is we're doing 12.5-inch white blocks that you then, you can trace anything, you can draw something to get them started or let them create their own thing. Put freezer paper on the back of it. And they could start their drawing with a little friction marker just to make sure that they have it the way that they like it. And then once they have it the way that they like it, these are fabric markers, which means bleed-free, smudge-free, waterproof, washproof. It'll just be as bright as possible. It's what it's specifically designed for. And there is just a 6 count that are just your primary colors, and then there's your extra special secondary colors and tertiary colors. And so then you just color them, and then all you have to do, peel off that freezer paper. The freezer paper, the only purpose of it is to keep it nice and stiff so that you can actually color like it's, paper. Take that off, heat press it if you'd like, and then put on your sashing and your borders and quilt it, and you're totally done. So anyway, the theme for the nursery is jungle animals.
Ooh,
And so I found the perfect fabric for her. And I think if the kids each, draw a lion or giraffe or whatever.
Sure.
I think it's so
Animal.
cute. So anyway, super fun. Super fun. But anyway, so these are for her. And I think that's all that's in there. There's a whole lot of heat press tape. And,
All right, and that was everything.
all right.
We have all my notion
All right, well,
boxes.
a million notions.
Tons of notions,
Toweling.
more toweling, and the coming up roses. super cool. A few of those pieces are going to go fast, so
Super fast.
hopefully did that. Mother's Day
Day
has started, so again, go check out those boxes, and then every night at 5 o'clock until Sunday.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday will be our last night. That, and we'll get them all shipped out to you. So,
Yeah.
super fun. Everything is pretty limited, so you want to make sure to set that timer.
Yeah.
Or if you're subscribed, you'll, of course, get a notification that we have posted a new video. Because we're going to post a video each evening at 5, so it's easier. One, it's also a reminder, and two, you know what it is.
Yeah.
And then you can find it all on the website.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
And wait, they didn't get to see Maisie.
She's sleeping.
Maybe before, as she edits this, we can find some little video for you.
Maybe
They
we'll
can't
look.
go all week without seeing Maisie.
I don't know if you have a video. I'm sure I have pictures of her yesterday in her tiara and tutu.
That's pretty good.
So I'll add some
You have
pictures.
a rock
I'll see
in
what I
that.
can do.
We'll find something for you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net. What are you doing? Playing with... Did she get it? You gonna get it? Is she gonna go get it? Get it, Maisie! Get it, Maisie! Get it! Maisie! Maisie! Hey! Boo! Come on, let's get the dog. Come on. Where you going? Where's your sock? No one's out there. Izzy, she doesn't want it anymore. Can you get it? Kitty! You have the kitty? Kitty! You have a kitty? There's a baby. Meow. What's the kitty say? Meow. What's puppy say? Puppy. Do you know what a train says? What's a train say? We don't know that one yet. Brianna knows. Brianna, what's a train say?
You guys know growing up, that's what Eliza used to say. Robert and I taught her well.
Totally what a train says. We'll show you a little bit here while we're looking for the baby. So this is all of the food fabric. Here is all of the extra wide fabric. Here is all of the 30s fabric. Oh, she went back. Did you see her? She's back in her room back there. And then here's our new carpet. Here is the new stuff. There's our icky old stuff. But so we just have to put everything away. So the 30s fabric normally goes right here. The food fabric normally is all right here. And this is just a great big humongous mess. But at least all of the carpet is in. And we've kind of moved things around a little bit. None of this fabric is where it's going to stay, but these are. So we have a little bit more space in here where we'll be able to separate things out just a little bit. We still have the color wall in the back, but isn't that pretty? Pretty new carpeting. And then, ugh. And we need to get this all cleaned up so that we're shoppable This is terrible. It'll take us a while. But anyway, little sneak peek.